Hello guys, in this video we are going to learn how to create a hoodie. Now first open, then with the polygon tool create a basic bodies. The polygon tool actually works as a pen tool, so we will be creating half of the basic bodies. Press the shift key in order to get the straight line. Okay, now the half has been created. Now with the edit pattern tool I will select the right points and increase its width with the right arrow key. Then I will select the middle line and unfold it with the symmetric editing with sewing. Okay, now with the transform pattern tool I will select this. With pressing Ctrl C and Ctrl V I am making a copy of it for the back side. Okay, for the back side we will at first increase the necklines. Click on here and make it a little bit of smoother. Okay, and for the front armhole it will be much more depth, so I think it's perfect. Now we will select the top points and increase its length with the up arrow key. Then with the arrangement tool I will be placing the points. Okay, fine. Now with the sewing tool I'll be sew these parts. So after the simulating we can see if some adjustments are needed. So in the neckline it is too much of tighter, so with the edit pattern tool I'll be selecting the neck point. With the down arrow key I'll be making it a little bit of downer. Let me just give it a shape. Do it until you are completely satisfied. Okay, now I think it's kind of perfect. Okay, so now we will select this and increase its width. Okay, after that let's decrease its arm opening. So we will select these points. With the up arrow key we will be lifting it up. So now I think it's totally perfect. So now I will make this a little bit of wider. The main reason is that the hoodie is a little bit of bulkier, so we have to increase its width as much as we can. Okay, after that we are taking the measurement of the armhole and we are creating a sleeve. So the measurement is 21.41 and the height we are just taking about 56 centimeters. I think it's gonna be perfect. Okay, after that with the transform pattern tool we will select this, and with the edit pattern tool we will select the top line. Okay, right click and offset as internal line. We will take almost 1/3 distance of the width, so it's around 7.9 centimeter. Now we will drag this point down here. We will select the internal line and hit the delete button. We will right click and split it into half. Okay, after that we will take the curvature tool and we will increase it like this and we will curve it like this. Let me adjust it. Okay, now with the edit pattern tool simply select this point and decrease its size with the left arrow key. Now let's take the measurement. Okay, now the whole measurement is a little bit of wider, so we are decreasing it by 3 centimeter. After that we will select this, right click and unfold it. So now we will increase its length by just like 1 centimeter. Okay, after that we will place these points like this. Now it's time for the sieving. We will sieve this part with this one and this part with this one. Now with the segment sieving tool, we are sieving the sides. Okay, now I think it's kind of perfect. We will select the bottom line with the edit pattern tool. We will offset as internal line. We are just giving it around just like 5 centimeter. After that, I'll be adding 5 centimeters in the front hem and in the back hem as well. So let's see it like a time lapse. Okay, after that we will select these lines and hit the cut and sew. So we will get a basic patterns like this. Okay, so now we have to decrease the width of the cuff. So in order to do that, I'm just taking all these items. Now I'm just decreasing its width. Okay, now I think it's gonna kind of perfect. We were selecting the sleeve, right click and make the symmetric pattern. So let's place it. Now the other side of the sleeve has been automatically done. Okay, so now let's move ahead to the hood. So in order to make the hood, I will be taking the measurement of this half and the back half. Its total measurement is 19.63. Now with the rectangular tool, I'm typing it 19.63, and for the height I'm taking just like 38 centimeters. After that, hit OK. Now we have to do some work, so let's take it. With the edit pattern tool, I'm selecting this point and moving it upward by 2 centimeters. Selecting this line and splitting it with the uniform split and hit OK. After that, I'll be taking the curvature tool and curve it like this. Okay. Now I'll be taking the smooth curve tool, take this point and make it smooth like this. Now again, with the edit pattern tool, I'll be selecting this line and increasing it just like this. So I think it's totally perfect. Now we will be offsetting as the internal line. I'm taking just like 3 centimeters. After that, select all these, right click and symmetric pattern with sieving. So the symmetric clone pattern has been done. Now we will arrange this with the arrangement point. Okay, now the patterns have been placed. After that, the sieving will be done. We are using the free sieving tool. I'll be using from this part to this part. Okay, now press shift and connect this part to this part and this part to this part. So the other items will automatically be sewn. Now I will sieve this part with this part. Now hit the simulate button. Okay, now I think it's totally kind of perfect. You can adjust it as you want. Now we will select the hood and make a clone under. So I'll be selecting, right click and clone under. So it is basically another fabric which is underneath the hoodie. Now we will be adding this line to this line. Okay, it says it's already been sewn. So let's see. So I think everything is quite okay. We will be selecting all of this and remove the linked editing. Okay. Now with the internal ellipse tool, I will create a circle just simply tap and make the diameter as you want. So after that, hit OK. Now while the circle has been selected, simply right click and cut and sew. Now we will be dragging out the circle, so let's zoom in and with the transform tool drag out from the fabric. Okay, now we will zoom it and we will select all of this. We will right click and offset as the internal line. After that, I'll be offsetting just like around 0.1 centimeter. So hit the OK button. Now while the points have been selected, right click and convert to whole. Okay, so these are the eyelets of the hoodie, and now we will assign another fabric to it so that we can make it metal in later. Now just let's assign another fabric. So simply click on the object browser. In the add option, just add another fabric. Now we will select this and assign the fabric to the second one. Okay. Now select the fabric. From the property editor, we will select this as metal, and in the physical properties we will go to the detail and increase first 6 parameters to 100. Go in the simulation section and just simply and go to the additional thickness rendering. We will be giving it 1.5 and then hit OK. So look, the eyelets are now have turned into a metal pot. Now it's time to add the draw code. Okay, so let me just zoom it out. In order to add the draw code, I'll be going to the library section. From the trims, hardware and trims, I'll be adding a draw code. So select what you want, then hit just no and OK. So we will be adding. So add and OK. After that, we will just zoom in. Let it be placed closer to the eyelets. Okay. Now we will find this option. We will make the thick surface and connect this line with the under fabric and this line with the under fabric as well. I can't select this from the 3D window, so I'll be selecting from the 2D window. So I'll be connecting this point with this part, just like with this part. Okay. Now hit the space bar to simulate. Look, now the draw codes had been added. So the basic hood has been created. Let me just drag it down. Now we have to just add the kangaroo pocket. Now just let's move it to the upward so that we get enough space for drawing the kangaroo pocket. So with the internal polygon tool, I will select and just draw a kangaroo pocket. So draw as you want. You have to just draw half because the rest half will automatically be created. Double click to end. Now at first we will right click and remove the linked editing. Okay, now we will find a trace option over here. We will simply trace the outline of the kangaroo pocket. This will be the outline. We will right click and trace this as a pattern. Now let's make it closer to the pocket in the 3D window. Now with the stitch options we will be stitching. So let's stitch this out. You can use free sewing tool or just a segment sewing tool as you want. So for the bottom part I'll be using the free sewing tool. Alright. Now I think everything is done. Okay, after simulating, it's been perfectly fit. I think we need to do something for the draw code. So let's stop the simulation and let's pin it again. So just pin it. If you can't find it on the 3D window, go to the 2D window. So you will automatically find the option. So we will pin it from here to that eye. Okay, now hit the simulate button again. So the draw code should fit. If something happens like this, just simply turn off the simulation with the space bar and then select the draw code, not this one, the whole string. Okay, then bring it out and hit the simulate button again. It will be automatically aligned. So now the basic hoodie has been created. You can do some customization, just like adding the colors or something like this. Oh, by the way, we will be selecting this kangaroo pocket opening and we will be just distributing the internal line around 2 centimeter. We will right click and just we will right click and just make cut and sew. Now it's for the customization. We will be adding fabric. So usually terry fabrics are used for the hoodie. So I will add a terry fabric, and for the cuff and the pocket opening I'll be using rib fabric. So let's select. If you double click on the fabrics will be added into your object browser. Now we will be selecting the cuffs and the pocket openings and assign this to the rib fabric. So just assign it. After that we will be selecting all the other parts and we will be assigning it to the terry fabric. For the kangaroo pocket I'll be giving it to the terry fabric. If you want to change the color, simply select on the fabric and in the color option you will find a bunch of color. So pick as you want. So I'm just totally confused over here. What color should I pick? Just select a color that you just like most and hit the apply and done. After changing all the colors, your desired hoodie will be created. Subscribe my channel for more such tutorials. Thank you.